What's up, everybody? We are live here in Kigali again. We are
at
Khana Khazana. This
very nice
restaurant,
Indian restaurant.
very nice restaurant that was
Recommended.
recommended, suggested. We are stopping here for lunch, trying to get something to eat. We just got off of Moto.
We had our first Moto experience. We took Moto from our Airbnb to the rooftop cafe. What's the name?
Inzora Rooftop Cafe.
Only to find that they didn't have enough portion of the menu item that we wanted, so we had to get another experience on the Moto because we had to eat. So we decided to come to Khazana, and it's nice riding on the Moto. My husband used to have a scooter that was more like a motorcycle, so riding on the back of it was fun. It reminded me of those days. Those were 14, 15 years ago before we had our first child.
Yeah.
Because I had to remember how to stabilize myself on there. I didn't want to look like a scared American riding around on a moto, because everybody else, you don't see them holding on to the driver. No. You don't see them holding on to the handlebars.
They're just chilling.
I don't like looking like a tourist when I travel, so I was like, what do I need to do? And I held on, at least until I can get myself steady. And then I remembered, lean in. If you lean forward, when I was riding with my husband, of course, I'd put my arms around him, but we don't do that with strangers, okay? So I held on to the handles beside me for a little while, and then I loosened up, and I could feel that I can get my core stability together and handle myself with my legs. But I enjoyed it. I wish I could have gotten more video of the roadside and the countryside while we drove along, but I was afraid I'm clumsy. I would be the one that drops her phone in the street, and then it's gone because you just zooming on away and the cars are coming. It'd have been crushed. So I was trying to be careful. You should see some pictures that snapped accidentally while I was trying to get it in and out of my purse cautiously.
Good morning, Black by popular demand. Good morning.
Hey.
Yes,
so yeah, a Moto, it's great, and it's so much cheaper.
Yeah, you can get
was it 40 cents, basically?
It was 40 cents.
From Inzora Rooftop Cafe to
they don't know where that was.
It
was about a 10-minute drive. 10-minute drive from one location to the next.
That is better.
And it was 40 cents. The first ride when we were going to Inzora, it was 40 cents to come from
per person.
Right, per person to come from where we were at Inzora to where we are now.
Thank you.
Thank you. And it is, so it was 40 cents to go from Inzora to where we are now, to Khana Khazana. But it was $1 per person for us to go from our apartment
in Jizozi
to where to Inzora, $1, which is just
compared to $7 average.
Yeah. Probably about $7, per trip if we took a driver, which is what we've been one way, which is what we've been doing, since we've been here.
And we might have to do that after we leave here because it looks like
it's
going
to rain. And you don't want to get caught in the rain. We've done a video. We did a video at Kigali Heights Mall, and you'll see that we got caught in the rain.
Well, not really caught.
We had umbrella. But still, it was raining cats and dogs.
We were inside, fortunately.
Right, but when we came out, we had to cross the street to go back to the other mall, and it was raining hard. And it rains really, really hard. For maybe, not 3 to 5 minutes, but it rains really hard for several minutes. It could be
about 20.
15, 20 minutes, whatever. And then it'll just stop. And then it's just sunny the rest of the day, which is, amazing. And so you wouldn't be able to tell that it rained.
I kind of wait to let down my guard. I wait for the first rain, and then you're good to go. But if it doesn't rain in the morning, prepare yourself and bring something, because it's rainy season. I don't know if we're in the short rainy season or the long. We were told by our friend Shayna that there are 2 rainy seasons, so I don't know what period we're in right now, with it being March.
But it's usually not, we expected when we came we thought that it was going to be heavy
Heavy downpours
downpouring
consistently.
consistently, but that has not been the case. You'll get that rain, one time during the day, pretty much, and it's done, which has been
At
good.
least that's what we've experienced so far.
Right.
Not to say that that's every time, but
So
come prepared. If you're coming
Yes.
during rainy season, don't take it for granted.
So before we went to lunch, we had a meeting to go and check out a school here, one of the schools here, Iwachu Academy. We'll post a video of that school. Beautiful, beautiful school. Just we were very, very impressed. Very impressed. The
From
individual.
curriculum to structure to layout to resources to atmosphere, culture,
Everything.
personality of the teachers and the administration. Everything was impressive, top notch from head to toe. And not that it was an expensive state of the art kind of thing, but the intentionality behind everything that they
everything they
execute
did.
for all the different components of a child's developmental life, who they are becoming, not just what they're learning, is very important to the administrators of that school. So, excellent.
And what you get for the amount of money. I mean, they have 3 terms, and we'll share how much it is in that video. But they have 3 terms.
Because you hear that all the really good international schools in Rwanda
Are
are
expensive.
expensive, or in Kigali, and this is a less expensive option, but you're not sacrificing quality of education or environment for your
Yes.
children.
I mean, very, very impressed. I mean, and when she told us how much it costs, I was like, man, I mean, this is good. And one of the things they wanted to do is they wanted to make it affordable for
The average Rwandan.
exactly. So we checked that out this morning, and after lunch we're going to check out a couple more schools, and hopefully we'll post some video from those schools as well. But we just wanted to come on and say hi. We're waiting for our food. We want to maybe let you see what we got, what it looks like. But yeah, we've had
The atmosphere is really nice here. This is a more high-end, upscale restaurant. It's really, really nice. Your chandeliers and linens are looking nice and everything. The furniture is nice. Really.
So if you can hear us, please, if we're too low, please let us know.
Can you hear us?
If we're too low, please let us know. We'll put the microphone in. But we want to just make sure that we are not, disturbing everybody else while we are doing our video. But if it's fine, we'll keep going. But if not, let us know. Yeah. But we've had. Let me tell you, Kigali is underrated.
Yeah.
It is underrated. This is one of those countries, the city of Rwanda. Rwanda, I think, has been underrated, and there are a lot of people who, when they think of Rwanda, the only thing they think about is the genocide. And because of that, nobody, thinks about visiting Rwanda. And so, but coming here, it is, when you see online, well, we know that a lot of people a lot of us as people of color, expats, Habari family,
Habari.
A lot of us.
Can you hear us, Lady J? Do you hear us loud and clear? We might need to put on the mic. I think you should anyway, because you can still talk softly and it'll pick up. So just let us know.
So if we're too low, let us know, and we'll plug in the mic. But one of the things, we and I'm sure those of you who are watching, especially those of you who are watching in the States, then you know that there's not a lot of positive press when it comes to Africa and coming and visiting Africa
in general, I'm sorry.
Right, in general. And so there are all kinds of things that take place here, and it's not clean and not well put together and things like that. But when you come to Rwanda, and we've seen some of that in our travels, but I think a lot of it is, I think a lot of it is, in my opinion, is blown out of proportion, because there's so much here on the continent.
I just think do you mind if I interject right there? In my opinion, I don't believe that it's blown out of proportion. I believe that it's just one-sided, because there are areas that are very impoverished that are going to have, sanitation issues and dirt roads. We have that in the U.S. You can go to your trailer park areas where it's gravel roads and dirt roads, and people are still using outside plumbing, outside toilets and things like that. So it would be the same as if only that side of the story and the worst end of the spectrum of that side of the story was shared. I think that's what takes place. Instead of giving the full spectrum of the story from the most luxurious, exotic, that is here too. You've got Seychelles, the Seychelles Islands, and resorts and all of those things that you could never even imagine that you could afford.
Yes,
but I can't. But so yeah, there's everything from the bottom to the top.
But even before you get to the the Seychelles, thank you. Which is the exotic, the exotic
just
place.
Showing the range.
But just thinking about the whole, we're coming to that in a second. But just thinking about the whole, there's so much beauty here.
Come to that now.
So much beauty here. And if you come to, let me tell you, Rwanda is beautiful.
Gorgeous.
I mean, it is.
Every room has a view.
Everywhere you stay, you're going to have. I mean, literally, the scenery is beautiful. I mean, it's clean, it's lush. I mean, just greenery everywhere. Clean streets. You can ride around much of Kigali and not know that you are in quote unquote Africa. I mean, you will literally think that you are in, because people say, everybody says it's a developing country,
It's developed.
But Kigali is developed. You're going to have, like she said, you're going to have the, the areas, the challenging areas.
We haven't even seen that here.
No, we haven't
seen poverty here.
No, we know it exists, but we haven't seen it.
Days.
But to me, it seems like you're going to see some of the same things in the States. So, if you can, come check out Kigali. We guarantee you'll have a good time. Now, we getting ready to dig into this here. This is I don't even remember what it is called, but it is it's potato and vegetables,
deep fried. Did you taste
into a
this?
roll.
It's very spicy. It looks like it is on fire.
And of course we got a passion fruit drink here. But this is our appetizer at Khana, Khazana, and we hope that you enjoy this video. We'll be back to share more at another time. Reclaiming our identity.
Oh, somebody has a question? No.
Kigali is a beautiful place. We're still undecided where we want to live, either Kigali or Tanzania. I missed.
We need to private message you about our experience with Tanzania if you want to do that.
Lady J, if you have not visited Tanzania,
or tell us, have you been to Tanzania?
Yeah, have you been to Tanzania? And what was your experience like in Tanzania? And if you are, I don't know if you have viewed our other videos on Tanzania, but if you get a chance, check out our videos on Tanzania. I think they're informative. Also, if not, then we can give you a little bit of insight on what we have experienced as well when we were in Dar es Salaam. But Tanzania was great. Ghana was great, but let me tell you, Rwanda.
It's taken number one spot so far.
It is number one. Rwanda's number one. Yeah. So, but thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.